Well, as you can see, I'm not at my bunker camp. That's right, I'm in a hut, as some of my friends have called this place. A little bit more spacious, and there's a roof, and there's walls. Although, there's still gaps in between the roof and walls, so I'm sort of outside. It was cold last night, probably around 0 Celsius. I don't use Fahrenheit anymore. There's no point. You can't communicate with anyone outside of the United States, which is super alienistic. Or alienizing? I don't know if that's a used word, but I like it. But the hut is still near the very high sea. I learned yesterday that the sea is higher now than it's been for 20 years. That's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, I can say that word a lot, incredible, because I'm amazed by it. It's truly awe-inspiring and fear-inspiring. Already the sea is starting to go down. And the waves are much gentler now. They were super huge. Not dare swim in them. But now it's possibly swimmable. Still high. The sea is still high though. I was starting to conflate retreat with defeat. And I realized that that's not really... Is this edible? I don't think so, but... Oh, I think this is bear. Actually, it tastes pretty good. I'll try this at home. Always research before you eat. But don't eat too many of these. A nice flavor. Slightly bitter at the end. To conflate defeat with retreat, or retreat with defeat, is a little bit presumptuous. I think I was retreating more from putting my energy into that space to develop it further. You know, I lived there for about 3 months, making my home nice. But now, I start to want to put my energy more on things like videos, and publishing music, and even recording more music too, and maybe even making some live music videos. Every time I have to put energy into fixing up the place is taking all of the best energy of my day. Last night, I couldn't sleep. I was using the internet, and it was like a junkie on drugs. I was checking things all the time. I like that I don't have the internet over there, you know, because I can download an ebook and read it in my camp and still go to bed early. Here, I was trying to sleep, and I still couldn't. My mind was racing from all the dopamine going off. And, you know, all the access to communication and stimulus, but like in an addled way, you know, like I can open 20 tabs in my browser and I can't completely read one article. But if I were to go and open 20 tabs and save them in my browser and then go to camp, I could read each one sequentially, no problem, because there's something about the abundance of information that makes it have less valuable and also makes it difficult to focus. And when you're in an environment where you have fewer options, you explore those options more deeply. The same could be said with people. For example, in a place like a rainbow gathering where a lot of really interesting people show up, or maybe even not a lot. I mean, sometimes a rainbow gathering has 10 or 20 people, and other times they can have 500 or 1,000 or 3,000 or 20,000 even, like my first one that I went to in Montana. And what is a rainbow gathering? It's a group of people deciding to live together in nature without hierarchy and according to ecological principles. And that's basically it. But I'm not here to describe rainbow right now. Just as an example, going to one of these gatherings, you've got all these really amazing people, but the more people there are, the harder it is to focus on anyone or form really deeper relationships and bonds with them, because there's so much to choose from and every choice is amazing. I mean, imagine all the beautiful people that you could ever meet all in one place, and you almost can't experience any of that beauty directly because it's overwhelming and you're distracted by all the others. And not only that, the others are also distracted by the others. So for two people to choose to go into a depth with one another there is super rare. And that's why I like to go to smaller gatherings, because you can get a little bit more deep with each other there and know who they are. I retreated from my bunker on a nice day, and today's a nice day too now. Maybe I'll go back and I'll check it out and I'll see how I feel, but I really do feel now is my time for doing work with the technology, using internet and curating all of this music, and I would like to share more because I got encouraged, and I'm thankful for everyone who's helped me along the way, from the people who gave me donations every step, even from the very beginning when I had nothing really to offer. I really appreciate that so much. And so I'm not giving up, although I retreated. This is really the beginning of something. Stay tuned. Check it out. Can you see it? It's really near. Yeah. It's a